We all have wings, but some of us don't know why. Hi, my name's Jeri Murphy and no, I'm not a singer. I'm a zero ecosystem trainer. I'm going to try my best not to ramble today, but today I have so much to give. Number one lesson I want to teach today, or number one thing I want to get out into the world today, is that some of us have wings. We all have wings. Actually, no, we all have wings. But some of us don't know why. I could have psyched myself out of doing that first bit, of singing that line. It's a favourite line from an INXS song called Never Tear Us Apart. I could have psyched myself out of singing that line, but I didn't. And why? Because I know that the best work and the best thing that you can do is push past the fears in your life, to be yourself and to do the ideas that you want to do and to just get stuff done. I recently launched a Vend training course that I have a session for again this afternoon. That Vend training course is something that I've been recording and delivering to increasing numbers of people over the last month while I've been delivering a training session per week. I've held on to that knowledge for over 8 months, not because I wanted to, but because I couldn't get the information out of my head. And then finally I went, screw it. Let's just book in a session. Let's just do it. I know this stuff. Let's just jump and trust, know that I'll work it out, know that I know my stuff, and deliver it and do it. So that's what I did. And now that particular course has made me over $1,500 in the short time that it's been out there. That's $1,500 that I wouldn't have had if I sat on my fears and decided to just not do it. Because no one wants to do that because someone else is already going to do it, or the software company needs to do it, or I'm too busy, or I have too many other things to do. Whatever it is, you make it happen. If you know it's right and you know it's worth it, you make it happen. But guess what? I've failed just as many times as I succeeded. I know that sounds like such a cliche line, but I have. I now build numbers of websites every single week, basically. I build a new website each week for different projects that I'm doing. I'm not a web designer. I never was. Guess what? I failed at building 3 different websites for my companies prior to this until I found the right resources. But guess what? If I hadn't failed at building those first 3 websites, then I wouldn't have known what I shouldn't do to do what I need to do now. So that's our number one thing, pushing past your fears and just trusting that you have the goods, that you can do what you need to do to get what you need to get done, because everything is figure-outable. I'm recording this video after my last video, I think it was last Thursday. I hadn't done a video for a long time, then all of a sudden I do this video out of the blue sitting on the side of the road. It was a concept that I was talking about of what I do to push past overwhelm. When the things in your brain and the thoughts in your head and all of those things that just race around in your head, basically what feels like stress, takes over. And you start getting all those physiological feelings. All of the thoughts where your chest is tight, you know you're not thinking straight, you're worrying about something, you're over worrying, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on and you feel a little out of control. Well, that happens. That happens to everybody. There is nothing wrong with you that happens. There's a process though to learning how to get out of that phase. And that was me documenting part of that process. I have a coaching group of coaching members, 0 advisors, 0 accountants and bookkeepers who are learning and on their journey with me, learning how to fast track their 0 journey. They're learning from me the things that I did in relation to websites, productivity, getting clarity on where you want to go, the ideal client, what services you want to provide, the ecosystem, how to actually use the add-on ecosystem instead of just throwing yourself into it and then ending up feeling like you're drowning in information. Yes, there's a whole lot of information out there. Today, not just in the zero ecosystem, but in the entire world, we can overload our brains with information. That's one of the things that I talked about the other day and how I deal with an overload of information. There's actually a scientific process to this, which is something that I teach in my course. And getting this information is very, very important to your brain, and letting your brain rest and have a rest phase is very, very important to ensuring that it can actually connect the right dots when it's ready to connect the right dots. So, funny enough, Thursday afternoon after my video, I decided I need my brain to have a break. I could feel the thoughts, the processes, the things just ping around in my brain, but nothing was connecting. Friday, Saturday, I disconnected. I didn't think about work. I tried my best not to. And spent time with my children, cleaned the house, spent time with family and friends. Sunday morning I woke up. I didn't have my kids that morning, so I had time to think. Sunday morning I woke up and I had some of the biggest revelations that I've had in months. All of the ideas swimming around in my head for a whole lot of projects that you will see coming up, all connected together. And I strongly believe that they connected together, and I found that clarity because I gave my brain that rest time to do what it needs to do. Now it's a matter of me actually filtering out what's useful, what's not, what works in the marketplace, what doesn't, what people need, what's just my fluffy idea that I love the idea and I'm really passionate about but no one wants to buy. Working that out is my next phase. But that's what I needed to do to be able to process the thoughts in my mind, to get where I need to go, to now take that next phase, take all the information that I have, gather what I don't know yet, find the answers to what I don't know yet, and keep taking action. Now there's going to be fears. There's going to be fears along the way. Since I came up with the idea this morning about an hour ago to sing the line of that song at the beginning of this video, do you know how many times my brain has tried to talk to me out of it? Yeah, it has. Guess what? I did it, and it's done, and it's out there in the world, and that's it. That's what it's going to do. Now, I understand not everybody has as strong self-belief as I may do naturally. I get that. I've got myself into some pretty crazy situations over the years because I believe that I can pretty much do anything. Anything that I want to. I believe everything that is possible. I know that. And as I said, that's been a good trait to have and a bad trait in years and times that have happened. Something else I'll give to you in another video, another day, about one of the other projects that I have coming up for you that's very, very close to my heart. So here's the thing. You do have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you have wings. Whatever it is that you want to do, it's figure-outable and it is doable. There is going to be fears along the way. You are going to feel overwhelmed. You are going to have to learn how to deal with the overwhelm. You are going to have to learn to be more productive. And one of the biggest tips, and one of the things that the biggest things that I've learned, there's many things that I've learned and many things that I could put as my key lesson in life. Well, sort of two. I'll stick with one for a second and then I'll move on to the other one. If you want to change your life as it is now, you have to change what you're doing. If you expect to get a different result when you're putting the same thing in, then you're going to get the same result. You put the same thing in, you get the same result. Put different things in, you're going to be getting different results. Now, yes, my focus, my life right now is my upcoming program. I'm not here to sell you my program. I'm here to tell you the lessons that I learned, and you can work it out on the way by yourself if you really want to. And that's okay, because I have, and it's been a journey, and I've loved it. It's been difficult, it's been fun, it's been crazy. It's been amazing to get to where I need to go. But my biggest thing, and this links to my other lesson, is I've learned so much about myself along the way. I've learned what it is that triggers me to break down. And I don't mean break down as in go crazy. Oh, there's been a few crazy moments, but let's just say when I get upset about something, when it's all too much and I really do just want to go sit in the corner and have a little meltdown. It happens. Yeah, I'm not perfect. If that happens, I know what the triggers are. I work out what it is that's made me feel like that, and I bring myself back out of it, and quick smart, I work out what it is that caused it so that I can see it coming, and hopefully next time it's not so bad. Life is tough, and life is only going to get tougher as you push yourself outside of your comfort zone. And that is the whole point. Every time we grow and push ourselves, there's pretty much a definite answer that it will be difficult in some way, because you're growing. Because you're growing. There's no growth that doesn't come without resistance. This is something that I learned from my productivity trainer, Jana Kingsford, and this amazing program that she has called Big Dreams Bootcamp. I'm about to go run a live session with her again on that, and I absolutely can't wait, because there is so much that she's passed on, that she's taught me about being productive, about believing in yourself, about getting shit done. That's what she's all about, and that's what I'm all about, obviously, but I've learned these from her. And one of her biggest lessons that she teaches is that what you resist persists, and that resistance is always going to happen, no matter what. Now, she's much better at explaining this stuff, because pretty much that's what she does. She lives and breathes this stuff, and she's got her explanations of productivity training down to a T, and she has a whole lot of information about what you resist persists. If you're resisting something, it's going to keep on going. As soon as you stop resisting it and just working it out and moving through it, then stuff gets done, things move forward, you go where you want to go, you get the momentum that you can do, that you need, to keep you doing the things that you need to do. I'm much better explaining zero and the zero system, much simpler than I am at teaching productivity. But here's the thing. We all have wings. We all have wings. We don't know what's going to happen next. All you can do is keep on trying and keep on doing whatever it is that you need to do to keep moving forward, to go where you want to go. That's it from me today. I could keep rambling, but I don't want to. I just want you to go and take action and enjoy your day. And you'll be seeing a lot more of me and my thoughts and my mind out there, because I could sit and plan out a whole bunch of videos and blogs and things that I want to do that connects to the marketing plan that does this, but guess what? I just want to get it out there. There is no point sitting around and me planning months and hours of videos, and hence my procrastination for not getting videos out for so long, because there's no plan to it. Well, guess what? I want to deliver. I want to deliver content, I want to deliver lessons, I want to deliver information to you. And yes, it's raw, it's messy, but it's here and it's there, and you've got it. You've got it now, because I stood here and I did it and I delivered it. I didn't sit on it. I didn't write a script. As you can tell, it's out there. Enjoy your day.